Recently, I have felt like I've been stuck on a hamster wheel of admin work, content creation, and everything that is not to do with painting. Being a mom, driving my kids around, making dinner, cleaning the house, all of those things have piled on my list, and I forgot the most important thing that I need to be doing in pursuit of a professional career as an artist. Yes, showing up online is important. Yes, sharing your work is important. Staying on top of paperwork and taxes and bookkeeping is important. But the number one thing that I forgot is spending and carving out time to paint. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even remember the last time I actually got in my studio and painted. I love painting with acrylic paints, and I don't even remember the last time I did it. So after I had a art show, an art walk I had to get ready for, and that was taking up a lot of my time. I feel like I was really stressed out. I was overthinking it. I was spending a lot of time making prints and packaging stuff and pricing stuff and making sure I had my setup and I had all my things because I hadn't done an in-person event in a long time. And on top of that, I've been spending a lot of time focusing on being a very consistent content creator and showing up in a really consistent way. And the funny thing is the more I've been efforting and the more I've been trying to stick to a structure, stick to a plan, and I haven't been carving that time out and giving that same structure and attention to actually becoming a better artist and actually creating artwork and actually working on my series. I feel like I'm just grinding gears. I feel like it's so sticky and I'm putting all this effort in and I'm getting very little return for my work. So I had this aha moment after the dust settled and the art walk was over. I realized I just need to be painting. My paintings, my process is and should be the focus of my content creation. When I only have a little time to put towards my business, that little bit of time I have should really be working on paintings and just filming the process. It shouldn't be locking myself in my room so I can create a video and sit in my room for an hour and then edit and do all these things. The content is my creation. It's the journey, and I'm really excited that I'm kind of coming back to home here and realizing the importance of actually creating my artwork. I think it's really easy in our modern day as artists to get caught up in all of the ways we need to show up online and all the ways we need to promote ourselves. It can be really time consuming. And so one thing that I have finally figured out is, for me, the number one thing in the morning right now when I first, before I start doing housework or doing all the other responsibilities I have, I sit down, I go up to my studio and I paint for a little bit. And what I've realized is this is my happy place. This is something I could do for hours, and sometimes it's just hard to get started because I feel that pressure to do other things and do quote unquote productive tasks. But if I really want to get good at painting, if I really want to be seen as a professional in my field, I have to put the hours in my studio and I have to create piece after piece after piece. Because I was really starting to feel lost. I was starting to feel very uncertain about the direction of my career. I was spending all this time just trying to make videos, like talking head videos. I was trying to do all this admin work. I was trying to create all these digital products and digital prints, and I do see value in it. But when I get too heavy handed in the computer work and the logistics and the strategies, I start to feel burnt out. I start to feel lost. I start to feel uncertain. especially when I'm taking all these action steps and I'm not getting a lot of return. Like, I'm not getting a lot of views on my YouTube video. It's like, okay, I spent all this time doing it. I kind of had fun. It was okay, but what would happen if I just spent all that time actually creating the artwork, documenting it, and then kind of just taking it from there onto social media? 'Cause even when I'm tired, like, I can go up to my studio after a long day. If I start painting, I can paint for an hour or two and I don't feel tired. And I feel like that should have been the signal for me, is that I was doing all this work that was making me feel tired. I was getting like headaches and I was having constant neck pain, and it's like, okay, maybe that's a sign of a lot of resistance and just spending a lot of time and energy on things that are not really going to serve you and things that are not going to help you become a prosperous and successful artist. Like I said before, I want to be a professional artist. I want to be the best artist that I can be in this lifetime. And if I want to be an amazing artist and create beautiful works of art, I need to spend time making paintings. I'm really excited about this new series that I'm creating, and this is kind of a teaser right now to the very first one of the series. But what I finally also realized is, instead of overthinking and thinking about each individual piece in the series and being like, okay, I'm going to create, this, this, and this, and only creating one of them, I've realized that I just need to create like 20 paintings and then pare them down to my favorites that all go together in a cohesive way. So I'm really excited to just paint and paint and paint and bring you guys on the journey behind the paintings and behind the story of these works of art and this body of work. If you're an artist, let me know in the comments below and what you do to stay inspired and how you can keep creating. I'm definitely working on not burning myself out or overextending myself with quote unquote being productive as an artist, and I am really trying to lean into what is making me happy and how can I tap into that flow state and build a really cohesive, beautiful, and expansive body of work. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video of this series.